Hello everyone, welcome to my channel YouTube. If it's your first time to follow me through this video, I'm Jerome Ramazan, student at Tangaza University College. I'm doing BA in Human Development and Sustainability and in social transformation. So the last video we were talking about the pastoral cycle, and the point it was the insertion, and we still in the insertion since it's still the base to enter in a community. And today I'm going to bring you through the same topic of insertion. So let us begin our lesson, our can call with an exercise. Take a few seconds looking at the maze found, and let me show you that things. So just a few seconds, how they find out how can get to the center of the maze. So then you will give your opinion. So just wait 1 minute. I don't know if it can work here. Is it possible to see it? So it's not so clear, but the exercise is this one. You can see that it has 4 entrances, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the question is, this is the maze. I'm sorry, the position. The maze is there at the center. Did you found the way to reach the center? Can see 1 is here. Can we enter here to reach here, or here up to here, here up to here? And can you find the way, the center of the maze? What did you realize in doing this exercise? Try. If you join, go slowly. That's a check, even it's not so clear. But the lesson of this maze to reach to the center, to reach in the center, the reason is, what did you realize in doing this? Is it easy? We have a 4, the first one, and the third, and the 4th. So the exercise, there are 4 gates to access the maze, but 1 give you the possibility to reach the center, not all the 4, just 1. And which one? I tell you, it will take you time to get it. So along the way, you may find a dead end, because you go, then it stop you. You don't reach the center. So, however, if you attend through the right one gate with constancy and the systematic approach, you define definitely can reach your destination. So because your point is to reach that center, so when you enter the right one, perfect, you'll reach. So seeing the map of the different path, the bird eye view makes it possible to evaluate the different paths rather than simply going by trial and error. So you can't just let me try this one and can go, then you can let's try this one. No, this one, the time, everything. So it's good to take attention. Which gate can I go through and reach to my goal? So the basic point is that unless we found the right entry points before starting, our work with the community toward as a social transformation will hit a dead end. And how many times have we observed passionate community workers toiling to help a community to change their own condition and being frustrated by people's passiveness and poor response? So when you reach in a community, it's not a tick or tack that you say this one then will fall. The resistance. But you must look the straight way, which way I can go, and reach to the goal. So that is now the role of insertion. Insertion is done on the three aspects: the community, the situation, and the issue. So the first one, getting into the community, it means required to becoming a part of the community or prove that the pastoral agent is working with or those collaborate. A pastoral agent needs to create a report of relationship or a relationship with the people, with the community. The report is important because one gets to they get to have a sense of belonging. So you feel I'm among you, I'm feeling part of you. So one becomes solidarity with the community, the things are becoming easy. Because the three crucial aspects in entering in a community is building a relationships, trusting people. Social transform, trusting people. You are not the wiser one in the world, so those community they don't have anything in their heads. No. Trusting them, they can do better the things. Submerge realities yourself. Those are the three. So building relationship means learn to relate to others. Not be there like that, you are the boss. You are not the boss. You are going to work with, not for, but with them. So they require a formal introduction of the pastoral into the community is clarifying their clear social identity and the role, which facilitates healthy structures, pattern of interaction. So that is the insertion. Trusting in the communion with people is these are the long-term goal and a good relationship, not a superficial relationship. Otherwise, they will not be open to you. So submerging the reality is, in a pastoral perspective, is getting into the community necessitates to build solidarity with the marginalized, those poor people, the one they are suffering, the one they are in touch with the situation, precisely because of their condition of being at the margins or excluded. These people are not involved in the community dynamics. So getting into the situation, as we said, to insert yourself is the community are dynamic and evolve over time. So the different concerns tend to follow one another. The pastoral agents are supposed to understand and engage them in their work. So because you are there to motivate them. One of the entry points will be if there is a calamity taking place. It will be an entry point to enter that community, a calamity point. So the attention and the emotional state of the public to respond to the situation and hand. Getting into the issue, there is need to identify what major social issue the community is ready to do something about it. So getting into the issue is once the entry point is identified, remember that things I show you. The next step is to get better grasp of it and get into the issue at stake. This can be done by getting exposure or a contact with lived experience of it and through research. Remember the friends of Jack jump the pit. So the second issue are important when getting into the issue is waiting and listening. Waiting and listening, generative them. Waiting and listening is meant to be actively listening. Not just listen here and pass here, no. Actively, with attention, observing what is happening and being attentive to the people and their reality. Creating space for issues to emerge. Generative then mean, as a general rule, is the right entry point or social issues to accompany the community in its journey of social transformation will be one that generates a lot of energy, generative them. So as a sort of burning issue which motivates the community to act. This is your role, the one you're going to play. So as we can say, that a conclusion on insertion is direct contact with the issue, important in order to get a grip on a reality. This is require us as a social transformer to be truly actively involved in the reality, to be affected by things as they are. So it is not sufficient to remain at intellectual level only working with the concept. So this one you must go and touch. And there you will see, if you watch the movie of Bishop Romero in Central America, you will see that the bishop before it was just in the level of intellectual, reading the books, or someone said about this one. But the day he went in the pit, he jumped in himself, he understood better. So insertion is, here it means the stick to the reality as it comes to us. Insertion is to let the issue affect us to the point that we may be called to change our thinking and our position about it. So that is, let's challenge our worldview and life. So because those people, they're just lazy. You go there, enter that situation, then we'll see if you are stronger than them. Are there ways that can facilitate insertion? It's a question. They are, I tell you, they are even 6 ways which insertion can enhance it. First one is learning what is meaningful. The second one is learning something new every time when you have opportunity. Keeping track of information, sharing information, active listening. I've already told you the active listening, and appreciating the community. Say, wonderful, very good, well done, thank you. when you're working with the community. So what does it mean? Learn what is meaningful to the community. Learn what is interest the community, their hobbies. The youth, they are here, they like to talk about Manchester, Arsenal, Barcelona, Real, Cristiano. So you enter, you share that hobbies, the sports teams. You come to support the team, the one they like, you support it. So there you can engage a discussion and you familiarize with them. The stories, music, since they like that music, you too, you enter to that music. The food, delicious food, they don't need eating. They enjoy with them. Superstition. So this makes the community feel valued if the outsider respect what they value. They said, no, this one is one of us. For example, you join the community of Maasai here. Don't wear like that. No, remove this one. Put their things as the Maasai, they put their thing. Wear it. Then they will feel you are one of them. Take a stick like them. And they go to run behind the cows. So learn something new at very opportunity. So it means learn what interests them every encounter. This makes the community to open up the outsiders and to share more about their culture. When you see the Chinese, they're coming in our countries, can see some they're speaking in our language, they can do what we are doing, and as we feel, no, the Chinese, they're lovely. It's a tactic, a method, the insertion. So keep track, create a process for keeping track of these important pieces of information. So keeping track, create the report. Keeping track is show you the value what has been shared. Then you said, no, this one, it was nice. So share meaningful information. Once the pastoral agents have known about the people's interest, they can share things with them. So that time it show the pastoral agent, pastoral agent, to understand the community interest. And the shows interest to enrich them. You see? So, and the fourth one is listening. Listening is crucial in insertion. So when a pastoral agent, you as a pastoral agent, really listen to the people, they will build a relationship with you. To the community, it shows that the pastoral agent are interested in what they do. Not you like you are just arrive. What do you want? Can I build a school here? Those people, they don't go to school, they don't have a school, you build. No. Who told that they need that school? Or they don't have water here, they are going into fresh water far. No, who told you? You come and put your water there and they will leave it, your well there, and they will go there in the forest to look water. Communication. Know their interest. Not come like a God, a savior. Even God himself during the slavery of the Israelites in Egypt, he didn't come himself. We sent one of them, and it was Moses. He knows the culture well, and he was the one. So take care when you arrive in a society, in a community. So stay. Say thank you. Say thank you. Don't just someone did something, said but this one is archaic. Now technology is trying to do this one. No. Appreciate the effort of the community. So appreciate the good thing they do. When it's good, say thank you, is nice, is perfect, wonderful, docors. So use appreciative inquire rather than focusing on the problem, on things that pastoral agents do not find appropriate. All this strategy aims at making the community feel value. respecting what the community value, immersing oneself appropriately in the community. So now we have come to the end of the first step of the pastoral cycle, which is insertion. You have learned that insertion is very important in order to listen, understand what the community is experiencing, seeing things, what the perspective of the community. We have learned that insertion is immersing ourselves in the community, be it in the small Christian communities among the youth and so forth. We have learned that insertion occur at 3 levels: level of entry to the community situation and the issues. And finally, we have learned ways that can enhance insertion. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. If you just arrive, I'm Jerome, a student of Tangaza University College. I'm doing BA in Human Development and Sustainable, and in social transformation. So I beg you to subscribe, like, and share this video. So next lesson will be social analysis. So I beg you to be and to notify, so that when I publish, you can be connected and notified. Thank you, and see you next time. The next topic is social analysis. Remember, you can change, I can change, together we can change this world.